Well, welcome to a very special Saturday episode of Car Confessions. In fact, the only thing that is making this episode special is that it is Saturday. So, yeah, really not all that special. But that is exactly what I want to talk about today, is the fact that I am recording this and uploading this on Saturday instead of Friday. Normally, Friday afternoon is when these videos go live, but not today. Today is Saturday. The reason for that is because I took yesterday afternoon off. I worked until 2 and then I took the rest of the day off because my husband was off yesterday. He isn't normally off on Friday. He's usually off on Wednesday. So I usually take part of Wednesday afternoon off, but he worked Wednesday and he was at company events Tuesday and Wednesday evening. So I didn't see him a whole lot this week. And I thought, you know what? I'm my own boss, and I am going to take the rest of this day off. One of the 4 agreements is to be impeccable with your word. So basically, if you say you're going to do something, do it. And one of the big things with being an online persona is if you say that you're going to show up at a certain place at a certain time, like me, Friday afternoons, Car Confessions, you should do that. And for the most part, I do that. I took some time off in December, but Christmas. And otherwise, it's pretty dependable that Friday afternoon you can find a video of me sitting in my car talking about utter nonsense. And it's important that people know that they can rely on me keeping my word, but it's also important that I take care of myself. And I had a long week. I've had a long few weeks, actually. And yesterday afternoon, I really needed to just chill and hang out and not force myself to get this video and a couple other things I need to get done on Friday. And my husband works Saturday until 3, so it made sense. I will just take the rest of Friday afternoon off and I will do the rest of my to-do list on Saturday. I put a little post up on Facebook. People were super supportive, and it's not like I'm under some great misconception that everybody is like sitting on the edge of their seats on Friday afternoon waiting for this life-changing video to be released, because I know you're not. But it's important to me for you to know that I respect your time and that I want to show up when I say I'm going to show up. And if I'm not going to for some reason, I want to let you know why. And even though I like to be consistent, sometimes you need to stray from your schedule. Even though you may do something on the same day every week, every month, every year, you're allowed to stray from that sometimes. Things come up, and we don't always have to force ourselves to do certain things because it's the way we've always done them. Sometimes it's good to push yourself to stick to a schedule, but sometimes you really need that mental break and allowing yourself to skip something once in a while. Skip your fitness class if you're exhausted or you haven't seen your husband or your family or friends or whomever in months. Sometimes you need to skip that morning workout to get a little bit more sleep in. Sometimes you need to do these things, and it really sort of bothers me when I see people posting that they went to the gym or they went wherever and did a workout even though they have like laryngitis, because #no excuses, #take your butt back to bed if you have laryngitis or a chest cold or something. You don't need to be pushing it at the gym. Your body needs time to rest and relax. So it's really important that we realize that while yes, it's important to be impeccable with our word to others and to ourselves, it's also important to take a step back now and then and recognize when we need to deviate from that, even just for a day or for a week. Obviously, my situation was not all that serious. We went to Berwick. We went to the drugstore. We went to Union Street Cafe where I had a very delicious meal. Came home and we watched the shows that we had saved on our DVR, and that was it. You don't need to have some life-shattering catastrophe to happen in order to deviate from your regular schedule. So that is all I wanted to say today. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you next week.